up loud enough when he talks to you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
It's kind of hard for everybody to hear.
We're on the record in cause number 322556, the state of Texas versus Dominique Chisholm.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Chisholm, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Chisholm, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Chisholm, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Chisholm?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Chisholm,
Sir.
I have before me a motion to revoke your probation. In this motion, it states that on January 21st of 2020, that you were found guilty of the offense of unlawfully carrying a weapon.
Yes, sir.
You were sentenced to pay a fine of $500 plus court costs and serve 180 days confinement in the Jefferson County Jail. And your punishment, your fine and court costs and jail time was probated for a period of 1 year.
Yes, sir.
The state has filed a motion to revoke your probation, and this motion was filed on December 3rd of 2020. In this motion, there are 3 allegations. The first allegation alleged that you failed to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office as ordered by the court for the months of August, September, and October of 2020 as directed in violation of condition 4 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
Yes, that is true.
Allegation 2 alleged that you failed to pay court assessed fees as ordered by the court, and as of October 29 of 2020, you were $1,395 in arrears in violation of condition 8 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
That is true.
Allegation 3 alleged that you failed to perform community service hours required as ordered by the court in violation of condition 14 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
That is true.
Mr. Chisholm, are you pleading true to allegations 1, 2, and 3 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You pleading true because they are true.
Yes, sir.
I have before me on the tablet State's Exhibit number 1. And on State's Exhibit number 1, Mr. Chisholm. 2, there's a box that's checked, and that box is, next to the box is MTRP, which stands for motion to revoke probation. And it states that true to allegations 1, 2, and 3. And there are initials next to the allegations, and these initials are DC. Did you initial this document?
Yes, sir.
And on page 3 of this same document, Mr. Chisholm, there's a name at the top above the line that says defendant, and that name's, or that signature rather, purports to be yours. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
I have another document before me, Mr. Chisholm. This document is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. At the bottom of this document, Mr. Chisholm, there's a signature that purports to be yours above the line that says defendant. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
And there are 2 boxes that are checked at the top of this document. The first box states that this is a plea bargain case, you have no right of appeal. And the second box says that you're waiving, which means you're giving up your right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Chisholm, you should have a document there before you that is titled the Discovery Certification. And did you sign that document above the line that says defendant?
Yes, sir.
Now, prior to signing and initialing these documents, did your attorney, Ms. Ferrazzo, go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit number 1. State, you like to offer State's 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
No objection.
No objections. State's Exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Ms. Perazo, you have advised and counseled Mr. Chisholm. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial? No, Your Honor. Mr. Chisholm, your attorney, Ms. Perazo, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes, sir.
Has she provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chisholm, I will accept your plea of the allegations 1, 2, and 3. I will also find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea are true to allegations 1, 2, and 3, and your waivers were freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to revoke your probation, and your probation is hereby revoked. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. It's for 30 days in the county jail with 7 days credit.
Mr. Chisholm, the state is offering that you serve 30 days in the Jefferson County Jail, and you will be given credit for the 7 days that you've already spent in jail on this case.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chisholm, you will also, will you be doing total fee? Mr. Chisholm, you will also be required to pay court costs of $57. Now, Mr. Chisholm, would you be able to pay your court costs?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Chisholm, I will, now, Mr. Chisholm, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir. It's fair.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you've entered into with the state. Mr. Chisholm, I have an admonishment that I need to read to you because this is a unlawfully carrying a weapon case. And in accordance with the Texas Administrative Code, Section 176.1, the court hereby admonish you of the following. Number 1, you are, by entry of an order or judgment, ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Number 2, beginning now, if you possess a firearm or ammunition, it could lead to charges against you. If you have questions about how long you will be ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, you should consult an attorney. Number 3, under Texas Penal Code Section 46.01, subsection 3, A, firearm means any device designed, made, or adapted to expel a projectile through a barrel by using the energy generated by an explosion or burning substance, or any device readily convertible to that use. B, firearm does not include a firearm that may have, as an integral part, a folding knife blade or other characteristics of weapons made illegal by Penal Code Chapter 46, and that is 1, an antique or curio firearm manufactured before 1899, or 2, a replica of an antique or curio firearm manufactured before 1899, but only if the replica does not use rimfire or centerfire ammunition. The statutes listed below are a starting point for ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. For more information about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or more information on how long your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition lasts, the court recommends you contact an attorney. Code of Criminal Procedure Article 17.292, Magistrate Orders for Emergency Protection. Code of Criminal Procedure Article 42.0131, Notice for persons convicted of misdemeanors involving family violence. Penal Code Section 46.02, unlawful carrying weapons, Penal Code Section 46.04, unlawful possession of firearm, Penal Code Section 25.07, violation of certain court orders or conditions of bond in a family violence, child custody or neglect, sexual assault or abuse, indecent assault, stalking, or trafficking case. Family Code Section 85.026, warning on protective orders. Now, Mr. Chisholm, you will be given a copy of this admonishment by the bailiff. And Mr. Chisholm, please follow the